So I wanted to go over this Uphold Vault feature one more time because it is a little bit confusing, and I've had quite a few people message me about what it is or how it works that are currently using Uphold. And basically, the wordage on their website is that Vault is the first multi-sig assisted self-custody solution. Vault gives customers control over their assets while providing a safety net against the loss of a key. Now, currently, there's only a couple different cryptocurrencies available for this, but they're adding more, Bitcoin and XRP. But the solution allows users to manage the movement of funds seamlessly within the Uphold app. This is made possible by the multi-sig solution where two keys, including a backup, are controlled by the user and one by Uphold. So should you ever lose one of the keys, a replacement can be generated using the remaining two keys, ensuring uninterrupted access control. But I'm going to pull up the page and explain this a little bit further in more simpler terms. I've actually got the page pulled up here to go over it. And when I'm done, I'm also going to load up my account once again so you guys can sort of see the back end of how really things just work on Uphold. But okay, so here it is. And basically, they're saying you can self-custody your crypto with this feature, and they give you 3 different keys. They keep one of the keys in case you lose your other keys at some point. But to me, what's confusing here is, how secure is this if they're keeping one of your keys? That's really what's confusing to me about all of this, because even though it's supposed to be secure, they technically could get into your vault if they wanted to. So the whole idea of self-custody is that no one has your information except for you, which is why so many people use ledgers and Trezors, which are, offline wallets. But I'm not saying this feature is bad or anything, because it does give you an extra layer of protection if you hold XRP on the Uphold exchange. But this is not something you can use for free. They currently charge $4.99 a month, or they have the $49.99 for a yearly membership to use this feature. And I guess, the real question here is, should you subscribe to using this? And in my opinion, and just hear me out, if you're holding a large chunk of XRP on Uphold and, you don't plan on moving it to an offline wallet, and you maybe just want to get that extra layer of protection, for $5 a month, I would say it's worth it. If you're holding, I would say anything more than like 5,000 XRP on Uphold, I would just go ahead and get it. It's $5 a month, and setting this whole thing up, this vault feature, it takes less than 2 minutes. It's very fast. Anyways, that's how I feel about using the vault feature. It's a cool concept, but since they have one of your keys, like I said, it's a little bit confusing. And, they will be opening up this for other coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum and a bunch of other ones. I don't know when the time frame is for that, but that's basically how it works. Okay, and like I said, I wanted to once again show you guys the back end of my account because, I do stack and pack here, and I've been holding around 33,000 XRP. Also, have some in the vault feature on here as well. Of course, I forgot to mention, if you guys would like to learn more about, the vault feature or, Uphold in general, there will be some bonus and resource links you guys could check out directly below in the description. You could also get on our crypto newsletter, where we send out 1 email a week and updates as well. And, Uphold as an exchange, I'm just going to say this, they've actually just positioned themselves as one of the best in the industry, in my opinion. Right now they've got over 200 plus coins available for trading, and the fees here aren't, outrageous or bad if you're doing higher trading amounts of like $1,000 plus at a time. They also offer you the ability to buy stocks and fiat currencies as well. And like I said, I mainly hold and, have bought XRP on here, but I've also gotten into other coins and traded them in the past, like the Engine coin, for example, Flare, Bitcoin. I've traded some Ethereum on here. Okay. Anyways, next I'd, kind of how I always do here, I'd like to give you guys a few coin recommendations for some projects I think are going to do well in the next 12 to 24 months. So let's take a look at those. My first coin recommendation I would take a look at right now, and market cap aside on all these coins, I like the projects and I think they're going to do good. I really like Engine coin. Now, Engine coin is a gaming coin. It started off back in 2012, and they've been around for a long time. I think the gaming sector is going to start to take off eventually. The all-time high on Engine was somewhere around like $3. And even in getting it at this price, you're looking at, a 6x return if it returns to those all-time highs. It could go even higher. $5 is a very strong possibility. The market cap is still low enough where that could happen. So, you get a good return on this, and that would make it like a 10x return. But I like the coin long-term in the project. Then, of course, we've got Decentraland. So Decentraland, kind of like in the gaming sector, they've been around for a while. The all-time high in this one was somewhere around $5, then obviously tapped out, and it's been down ever since. The reason I like this project is because, you know, they're sort of in the VR space, the metaverse space, and they're one of the leaders in that space. They've got Atari as investors. They got some big money behind them, some smart people, and, you know, they've managed to stay in the top 100 of all coins, you know, for quite some time. And all these coins are actually going to be in the top 100, guys. So, you know, Decentraland, I would recommend taking a look at it, maybe put a little bit down. I think the return on it could be pretty good. Yeah. And then, of course, next up, we've got the graph. Now, the graph is interesting because it's very unique. It is actually starting to move up, you know, the rankings right now. I think it's in the 30s, but of all coins. But basically what this does is it indexes different cryptocurrencies, blockchains, and it's been referred to as the Google of cryptocurrencies. The reason I like the graph is because they've got a lot of funding, smart people behind them, and it's a very unique project. You don't really see anything else like it, and I like that uniqueness. You know, there are a lot of coins that all do the same thing, you know, whether it's meme coins or certain just exchange coins. I mean, there's just a uniqueness about the graph, and that's why I like it. But speaking of exchange coins, out of all of them, the one I like the most and the one I have liked the most for a while is Kronos. Now, it used to be CRO. This is the Crypto.com exchange coin. And, you know, Crypto.com, I would say out of all the exchanges, I've used them in the past. I'm not using them really right now, but, you know, they've done a good job. You know, they're very transparent. You know, they have their logo on the Staples Center. The market cap on this is still low enough where I could see it blowing up in price. It wouldn't shock me if this coin went over $1, especially in the next bull run here. I definitely think this one could give you a really good return, so I would take a look at it. And, you know, the last coin I would recommend taking a look at is Pepe. All these coins are available on Uphold as well, guys, but Pepe, you know, meme coins, it is what it is. This one is just hot right now. I have no idea where it's going to go, but I don't think it's going to slow down. I think it's going to keep going and going and going, and I wouldn't be surprised if it flipped Dogecoin at this point. It's just popular right now. It could be the name. I do own a little bit of this one, not on Uphold right now, but I'm definitely happy with my return on it. I just thought that when I was looking at this one, I want to say like 3 to 6 months ago, I was just thinking like people are just going to pump this coin. I just have a good feeling about it. And, you know, out of all the meme coins I looked at, yeah, I just think this one's good. Obviously, you've got Shiba and a bunch of other ones, Baby Doge, Floki, Inu, you know, but I like Pepe. I think it is one that's going to just keep going up and up and up and up. Just be careful. And, you know, like I said, guys, none of this is financial advice. But to bring it all home, if you want to get started on Uphold or you're thinking about it, I would just do it. Like I said, I've been on here for 3 years. I'm going to continue using them. And at any point when you're buying coins on this exchange, you could take them off the exchange, put them on an offline wallet, and then, you know, keep them there. And then you can move them to another exchange if you want. But, you know, as far as using this for buying and selling, it's totally fine. And as long as you're doing higher amounts of trading, the fees won't be that big of a deal. Okay, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this update on Uphold. If you didn't tap that like as you were watching this, please do that now. You could also get on our crypto newsletter where we send out 1 email a week on updates below in the description. Thanks for watching this, guys, and we'll see you on the next crypto video.